Well, beware of thin ice. That is a warning from authorities in Coconino County after a man dies after falling through the ice.
Yeah, this happened at Woods Canyon Lake in Coconino County, about 40 minutes east of Payson. Fox 10's Lauren Clark joins us now with more details.
Authorities right now have confirmed that this victim is a 26-year-old man from the valley, but that's all they're releasing about his identity at this time. And this isn't the first time something like this has happened in this area either. Videos from Sky Fox show the scene Monday morning. Crews gather over the partially frozen lake. A crack in the ice, a somber sight from the tragedy just days before Christmas. John Paxton with the Coconino Sheriff's Department says the 911 call came in around 3 p.m. Sunday. First responders were directed to Woods Canyon Lake, 34 miles east of Payson.
3 people had originally gone out on some ice. We get in estimates of 10 to 15 feet from shore.
3 people fell through the ice and into the lake. 2 made it out with some help, but the third, a 26-year-old man, couldn't be found. Throughout the afternoon and into the evening, the Forest Lakes Fire Department, a DPS helicopter, and the Gila County dive team searched by land, air, and the frigid waters. Then around 10 a.m. Monday morning, rescuers found the victim's body.
Something like this is never easy any time of the year, but obviously during the holidays, dealing with the families and trying to give them any kind of comfort that we can it just compounds it.
It's not the first time Coconino County deputies have dealt with a similar loss in the holiday season. In December of 2022, 3 people also died at Woods Canyon Lake after falling through the ice. A reminder, says Paxton, to always be extra careful.
If you see the pictures that came out on that was a partially frozen lake. That lake had not completely frozen over, so the thickness of that ice couldn't have been good. You also compound it when you have more than one person standing in one spot. It just creates a bigger weight issue. So our advice is just to avoid going out on the ice, altogether, really.
Right now, investigators are looking into this as a tragic accident, but the medical examiner will officially determine the cause of death. Reporting here in Flagstaff, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.
The man accused of shooting and killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson appearing in court. Luigi Mangione faced a Manhattan judge where he pleaded not guilty to federal charges of murder and murder as an act of terrorism. Mangione was shackled and seated in a Manhattan courtroom when he leaned over to a microphone to enter his not guilty plea. His attorney complained during a brief hearing that statements coming from New York's mayor would make it tough for him to get a fair trial.
He has a right to a fair trial, and I just want to put on the record statements that the mayor made publicly about my client. Nothing saying alleged, for example, and he said, I wanted to send a strong message with the police commissioner that we're leading from the front. I'm not going to just allow him to come into our city. I wanted to look him in the eye and state, you carried out this terrorist act in my city.
Mangione's next court date has been set for February 21st.
Okay.
A new exhibit on display at ASU peels back the curtain on humanity more than 3 million years ago.
As Steve Nielsen learned today, ASU is behind countless human origin discoveries, including humanity's most famous prehistoric ancestor.
50 years since Lucy captured the world's attention. And in those 50 years since, Arizona State University has become a major player in finding the origins of humankind. Say hello to a cast of your great, well, an ancestor from 3.2 million years ago. Lucy's a humanoid with a very sciencey name.
Australopithecus afarensis.
And her cast is now on display at Arizona State University at the School of Evolution and Social Change. The exhibit celebrating 50 years since the monumental global discovery. ASU's Institute of Human Origins says finding Lucy changed everything.
Started a new narrative in terms of how we evolved and how we came about to be who we are today.
Johannes is the director of ASU's Institute and currently leads 3 different research teams in Africa, digging in areas near where Lucy was found.
They tell us about where we came from, right, and where we're going, because that's the key thing. Why do we study the past? Because we say the past is the clue to our present and the future.
That area did a great job preserving the skeletal remains.
In the past, when Lucy was there, you would have had a much more of a wooded grassland or grassy woodland environment, so a lot more vegetation.
Since Lucy was found, many others have been located 1 million plus years older as well. Johannes found a complete skull hundreds of thousands of years Lucy's senior.
Crania like that, like the complete crania, are really extremely rare in the fossil record. You don't find them. They get broken into pieces.
They say ASU is a leading researcher in finding the answers on the origins of humanity. And those 3 ASU dig sites still hold a lot more answers.
It's really what's generating all of this data, particularly from the time when we think our genus Homo started appearing at about 2.8 million years ago, all the way to the beginnings, even past Lucy.
What's incredible, even though this skeleton was found 50 years ago, they're still learning so much more about it. In fact, researchers just used clues from her hips to find that Lucy was not a very good runner. Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.
Christmas day after tomorrow, just caught up to us, didn't it?
I know.
It really did.
Really did.
And people are traveling to see family and friends for the holiday.
AAA expects 3 million more travelers this year than last. That's a lot of people. Fox's Chelsea Torres is live from one of the nation's busiest airports tonight, Charlotte. Chelsea, how's it going?
Well, I can tell you as of right now, the TSA line is starting to pick up a little bit. Around 5 p.m., it was jam-packed in here and so loud with how many people. I also had heard from airport staff that even early this morning there were long lines, but it did start to kind of slow down, and there was a little bit of smooth sailing for a lot of people that were coming in. 2 women I spoke to in particular came from Florida after visiting their grandmother, and they told me that they were actually surprised at how quick they got through the airports.
Keeping an eye on what wait times were like. We heard that it was pretty rough here on Friday, so we were just planning to kind of leave early.
Today has been great. We came from the Jacksonville airport, and it has been pretty smooth.
This past weekend, TSA checked more people through security than they did last year on both Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's numbers were over 40% higher compared to the same time in 2023. Travel experts tell me since the holidays fall in the middle of the week, crowds should be more spread out. Another plus for flyers this year, cheaper plane tickets. The points guy broke down the data and say airfare is lower than pre-pandemic levels, with Christmas and New Year's flight prices down 9%. One Atlanta woman came to Charlotte to visit family for a few days. She believes more people are traveling this Christmas because of the price.
Were cheaper and they were plentiful. And I only wanted to stay a few days, you know, because after so many days you wear out your welcome. So 3 or 4 days is long enough.
Now, if you do plan on traveling still for the holiday, the points guy says travel on Christmas Eve, tomorrow, or Christmas Day. Those are the 2 best days to fly either in the air or on the ground. In Charlotte, Chelsea Torres, Fox 10 News.